This is Inner Work, a spiritual growth podcast, a sanctuary for healers, light workers, and spiritual practitioners here to raise consciousness on this planet. You've come to the right place to heal yourself and fully awaken your unique gifts so you can show up to serve others as powerfully and purposefully as possible. I am your host, Josephine Hartman, a certified intuitive healer and Akashic Records master teacher. I'm honored you're here and delighted to walk with you on your path for a little while. To connect with me and explore ways of working together, please head over to josephinehartman.com. Hello, my friend and fellow lightworker on the path. I am Josephine Hartman, certified intuitive healer and Akashic Records practitioner and master teacher. So in this episode, I'm going to guide you through a process of opening the Akashic Records together. And then once we're in the records, we're going to connect with your higher self. So first, we're going to do a little bit of clearing, so to release anything that may not be serving you at this particular moment in your life. And then from there, we'll go into fully connecting with the higher wisdom and higher guidance and clarity and light of your higher self. So if you are listening to this episode as an audio podcast on Apple Podcasts or Spotify or any of the podcast platforms, please make sure to leave a positive rating or review if you find that this episode serves you. If you're watching this as a video on YouTube, now I am actively growing my YouTube channel and community on there. So please also make sure to subscribe to my channel, leave a comment below the video, leave a like if you feel this serves you. All of those ways are such incredible ways to support the growth of my podcast and YouTube channel and community, which you are an integral part of that community. So just endless gratitude for any of those forms of support that you can engage in. And thank you so much for tuning in. So with all of that said, let's open the records and go through this guided meditation together. So the first thing we're going to do is just where you're sitting right now, or if you're lying down, however you are positioned right now, just make sure you find the posture that feels most supportive for your body today. Whether it is sitting up, whether you're standing, whether you're lying down, whether you're sitting on the floor, sitting on a yoga mat, it doesn't really matter. As long as you can be fully present, as long as you can fully let go, as long as your body feels supported and good and comfortable in that posture for you, just make sure you're not operating heavy machinery or driving while you listen to this. So just make any adjustments that you need to make and find that comfortable position. And when you're ready, you can go ahead and close your eyes. And we're just going to take a couple of deep centering breaths together. I will guide you through that so we can fully arrive into this moment. So just taking together a really deep breath in. And holding the breath at the top just for a second here. Then exhaling fully out. Whether you're exhaling through your nose or your mouth, whatever works best for you. So taking another really deep breath in. Expanding your lungs, expanding your chest. And exhaling fully, releasing all of that air. And taking a minute to arrive fully into this present moment. Taking a minute to quiet down any mental chatter that may have been going on before you arrived to this meditation. And I'm also going to invite you to make a conscious choice to leave any of that mental chatter, any to-do list, any chores that you may be churning over in your mind. Just leave that at the door, knowing that you can return to all of that, return to your activities, anything else you need to get done today. You can return to that after taking this sacred pause in your day with me right now. And we're also going to call back all of your energy, so all of yourself from any place, any situation, any past event where your energy may have been dispersed or fragmented or leaking or drained, any place or situation where you may have been giving your energy away, consciously or unconsciously. Just taking a moment to call all of yourself back into you now. And continuing to breathe as you do that. Calling all of your power back into yourself. And we're setting the intention that we're going to receive exactly what is most needed today, including healing and insights and shifts for you on all of the levels. So, emotional, physical, mental, and energetic levels. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and open the Akashic Records. So as I do that, your task is to just be in the energy of the records with me, start to receive, start to notice what is coming through for you. Try not to overthink anything. We just want to surrender fully to the experience and just kind of go with it and flow with it. I ask Divine Source to surround us in a circle of white light for protection and strength. May we be joined in our intentions to expand our souls, remember who we are and why we are here, as it is written in the Akashic Records. I ask the record keepers at the highest divine level to allow me to open the records of us for this purpose. Only the light is welcome here, and may we open to receive the most helpful, sacred, and empowering guidance. So it is. So keep breathing deeply as the records open. You might start to feel an expansion in your chest, like your heart is opening. You might experience some tingling or other sensations somewhere in your body. You might experience an emotional sense of coming home, which many people experience when they connect to the records. So whatever your experience is perfect. And we're just establishing that vertical connection that we all have to the Akashic Records, to divine source, trusting in that connection, trusting in your capacity to connect in this moment. And allowing the energy to start flowing. So now that the records are open, let's focus a little bit on your crown chakra. So your energy center at the top of your head. And through this crown chakra is where you connect to divine source. So this is your divine link through the crown chakra to the universe, to your guides, to the records. So we want to just allow the crown chakra to get a little bit realigned, rebalanced, to open up as much as is possible in this moment. And you can start to do that by sending all of your attention up to that top of your head. And feeling perhaps a little bit of a swirling motion, or again, just some tingling at the top of your head as the crown begins to open, as the crown becomes receptive. And we're going to ask the record keepers, these are the benevolent beings of light who work with us inside of the records. We're going to ask the record keepers to pour down a pure crystalline liquid light into your crown chakra now. So just allow that to happen. Visualize that happening if you want. Just this liquid light being poured into your crown chakra. And from there, all the way down your face, down your head, into your neck, down into your chest and torso, down your arms, down your legs, all the way down into your feet. Just a pure, brilliant liquid light that can cleanse, that can purify. It can find any toxins of any kind that may be stuck anywhere in your energy field. And this liquid light is just washing those down and washing them away. So just feel yourself being refreshed by this light directly from the Akashic field of higher consciousness. And we're also going to ask this pure light to clear away, to cleanse any belief systems. So, any beliefs or thoughts you may be holding about yourself in this moment that don't really serve you. So, any false or limiting beliefs, stories, outdated ideas or perceptions of yourself. So, any beliefs around being unworthy or not good enough, any stories that you have to be perfect in order to be loved or to be seen as valuable and worthy. Any stories around having to be productive 24/7. Any stories that say that your value is dependent on your productivity or accomplishments, or that you have to be externally successful and be seen as successful in order to be worthy. Any stories that if you step out into the world as your authentic self, that you will be abandoned, or you will be criticized, or you will be cast out if you are your authentic self. Any limiting beliefs around any of that that you may have going on, that you may have picked up in this lifetime or a previous lifetime, or from family patterns or ancestral patterns. We're asking this pure light from the records to come in and find those limiting beliefs and stories anywhere where they may be residing or existing in your body, in your energy field, whether that is in your stomach or your chest or your shoulders or your throat. That light is going to penetrate there and clear away completely any and all of these limiting stories that are not serving you and that don't reflect the truth of who you really are and what you are here to do, that don't reflect the brilliance of who you really are. We are choosing in this moment to completely let all of that go, if you are willing. Just feel how all of that starts to dissolve, how it is carried away by this liquid light directly from the records. And notice how, by letting go of these old stories and beliefs, you are creating some new space and new spaciousness inside of yourself. And you are creating some more flow and flexibility and openness all throughout your body, all throughout your energy system, and even in your mind. So let's take together a really deep breath in and hold it for a second at the top. Then, as you start to exhale, Use that exhale to let go of any remnants of these old stories and beliefs that don't serve you. So just breathing that out. And if you want, you can take another deep breath in and fully release, fully exhale, letting all of that go, letting all of those misperceptions about yourself just go. Knowing that you don't need them anymore. And now that we've done this powerful work of clearing things out, let's move into inviting your higher self to be fully present with us here now. So, your higher self, you may also refer to this as your soul. This is your highest and wisest self, your full potential as a human being and as a divine being is all encapsulated in your higher self and who your higher self really is. So we want to invite your higher self to come forth now, to be present with us here. And you may experience your higher self showing up in a few different ways. So you might, as you have your eyes closed, you might perceive a figure, maybe a figure made of light. Maybe you're just seeing a version of yourself that's walking up to you now. Maybe you experienced your higher self as an orb of light. Or you might experience it as a feeling or as a sensation in your body. So it could be, again, a feeling of your heart opening and expanding. It could be that you feel energy running through your body, maybe down your legs, maybe down your arms or in your hands. You might feel a change in temperature as your higher self comes forth. So maybe feeling a little bit of a chill or feeling some heat. Or it may be for you just a sense of inner knowing. So just a knowing in your gut, in your heart, that your higher self is present here with us now. So first of all, just welcoming your higher self, making some room for your higher self to be here with us. Thanking your higher self for being with you always, even at times and in moments when you can't fully perceive your higher self. This is also a reminder that your higher self is always there, always a companion for you on your path and a guide on your path. So connect as deeply as you can to your higher self. Invite your higher self to become fully anchored in your physical body. So you can merge fully with your higher self, or as much as you can in this moment. And from there, let's ask your higher self, what message, what guidance, what words of wisdom does it have that it really needs to share with you today, in this moment? And we're going to take some moments of silence here for you to receive that message directly from your higher self. And this could be related to a challenge that you're going through right now. If you want to ask your higher self for guidance on that, or it could be a specific question that you've been holding in your mind or in your heart that you want to ask your higher self. It could be about how to move through a particular situation in your life. And it could also just be general guidance from your higher self. So, the most relevant guidance for where you are in exactly this moment. And open yourself to receive that without overthinking. Okay, great work. So, if you want to take a minute to capture in writing any of the insights, words, or messages that you're getting from your higher self and from the records in this moment, go ahead and do that now. I want you to be able to take those insights with you and remember them and apply them. And as you're writing that down, let me also provide a helpful reminder at this point that so often when we receive guidance or messages through the records, the messages might feel very simple. So sometimes the messages are one word, like a word like trust, or a word like surrender, or a word like flow. And that is such valid information, and it's really powerful information. So just because you might be getting a simple message if you are, or a message that feels somewhat obvious in this moment, it doesn't make it any less valid. I don't want you to second guess or overthink any of that. So just really trust exactly what you are receiving, whether it's a little bit, whether it's a lot. The records are always going to give you what you most need, whatever is most relevant, never any more or less than you need in that particular moment that you're going in. So, this is a great opportunity to practice that trust and that surrendering to the records. So, once you have captured some of your messages in writing, let's just take one more moment with your eyes closed to just savor the benefits of being connected to the Akashic field of healing and higher wisdom and light. And we're just asking for a little bit more light to be sent down to you, poured into the crown chakra. Just a final cleansing here, a final purifying liquid light moving all through you. And also, of course, thanking your higher self for coming through and being with us today. Thanking yourself for making time out of your day for this really important practice, which is helping you to raise your frequency and clear out anything that doesn't serve you and stay in this connected state of being. So taking one final deep breath in and out together. Letting everything go, feeling so much more centered at the end of this meditation than when we first started. So feeling grounded, come back fully into your body. If you want, we can do a little bit of a shake together. So just shaking out your arms, shaking out your legs a little bit as you keep breathing, maybe rolling the neck, or whatever feels most helpful for your physical body as we come to a close with this. So the first thing I'm going to do is close the Akashic Records. So with deep gratitude, we thank the record keepers for all of the information, healing, and wisdom provided in this session that we have just co-created. May everything we have received here continue to help for as long as it is needed. May the record keeper stay with you as you apply the insights that you have received today and as you keep healing. This circle is complete. And the records are now closed. Okay, amazing work. So thank you for following along and having this experience with me. Please let me know what comes through for you, what came through for you in the comments below. Please let me know if you have any questions about working with the Akashic Records or really anything related to the records. I'm so happy to create another video or podcast episode answering any and all of your questions. Also remember to hit that subscribe button, leave a rating, leave a review if you are on a podcast platform. All of that helps so much for my work and the content that I'm putting out there to be discovered by people who may benefit. And certainly I want to make the Akashic Records as accessible to as many people as possible, so we can all raise the consciousness on this planet together. Also, if you haven't yet joined my free email community, I'd love to invite you to do that. And that gives you access to my free 8-day Akashic Records mini course. You're also gonna get my weekly newsletter and be able to stay connected in some deeper ways. So if that's of interest and you want to join, again, totally for free, you can do so through the link in the video description or in the show notes. Thank you so much again for tuning in. I hope this was a helpful experience for you and that you'll keep coming back to this one so you can connect to the records and connect to your higher self on a regular basis and stay at that higher level frequency every day. All right, take really great care of yourself. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.